The retail sector is actually very often forgotten at EU level. There's always a lot of attention being paid to industry, to agriculture. There's a lot of negative news about the retail sector. Actually, it's a very important sector in Europe. So I think we deserve more attention, and this is a way of attracting that attention. It's an opportunity to showcase what our sector needs, what it needs to be competitive in a global world. We have to compete with global operators. Our sector is very much embedded in Europe. It has its roots in Europe, and it pays taxes, we've heard today, between 20–35%, whereas we have operators that they have to compete with that pay hardly any taxes. And of course we need to have a level playing field, and we are demonstrating what the problems are and what needs to be solved for us. At the same time, it's also an opportunity to showcase what we do, how we are proactive on sustainability, for instance. I thought that last panel was very interesting, all the things that are happening where retailers are asking much more than is actually legally required and are nudging consumers in the right direction. So it's an excellent opportunity to do this. We're now just before a new legislative period, and so the timing is for that purpose also very good. Yeah. It's a difficult market. There's a lot of competition. I'm not sure that there are that many opportunities there, particularly for small operators. But opportunities could be achieved if we had a better functioning single market. If it were easier for retailers to operate cross-border, and for that we need an easier VAT system, a fairer taxation system, a harmonized consumer rights and consumer contracts law, just a level playing field for on and offline. All this would facilitate operating within Europe and would create opportunities. At the moment it's very difficult for particularly smaller operators to stay afloat. And I expected actually quite a few of these very small independent operators will disappear from the market, which would be very sad because it would really impoverish our retail environment, whereas our retail environment is very important in Europe. It's part of our culture to have a diverse retail environment, to have attractive cities, and I think for that purpose we should actually have a holistic approach towards creating modern and sustainable cities for the future, because we have more and more older people and more urban people, and therefore a lot of thinking should go into how we can create better town centres for these people, and how we can still please consumers and attract tourists. We actually get millions of tourists in Europe just because Europe is so diverse and so attractive. We need to keep it that way, and retail plays an important role in that.